Okay.
Me too.
I have hit it.
Not me.
Oh my god, hello?
Oh,
Vakaro.
You know, we're playing Deep Rock, so coughs and burps.
That's right. Mash that X button.
Yep, we're mashing.
Get that.
Mm.
There it is.
I swear to God, I've heard them fart before.
Oh, guaranteed. There's definitely a rare fart piece of dialogue.
It must be
Definitely a
insane.
Shrek 4D wet fart.
It could also be one of those ones that is in the files, but doesn't play normally, except for if you have like a mod. So I've joined people's sessions, and as the drop pod is descending into the map, I just hear like crazy ass farts.
Full gunner, Rando says. We good.
Yeah, that's up to you guys.
Well, I'm already gunner, so it don't matter to me none.
We can do whatever we want. This is a free market video game. If
Free market
this
capitalism.
dude is on board, I'm gonna be on board. We're gonna make this work.
We're going fucking crazy.
We're doing it.
Insane.
We're doing it.
I mean, the mission name is Loud Thickening. Like, come on.
I know.
We can do it. Hey.
It's one of my. It's required.
Bro,
when you get a
wait,
drink.
is somebody not ready? Oh, no, okay.
That's the rando.
Okay. I don't know if I have, like, player tags turned on. I haven't played this game in a while, so, like, I'm like, who is that? How do you tell?
You just tap control, I think, right? That
It's
pulls
in
up people's names.
It's in the game, yeah.
You could do that in the hub too. I just did it.
Okay.
Tap and control highlights all the players.
Yes. Yes.
When are they gonna fucking make the Deep Rock Galactic Lego set?
Well, people were submitting that.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen.
Lego idea or whatever.
I need like a Death Star, like a Lego Death Star sized set of the space rig.
That'd be cool. Oh no, did my game crash? No. Okay, we're good.
Oh, you're good.
I was tabbing over to just have the chat open for funsies, and then the game decided to have a moment.
Yeah, it tends to do that when you tab back in on this game where it
had a gamer moment.
To load.
Actually,
speaking of
moment.
Turn down some of my settings just a little bit off of Ultra. There we go.
Oh, we're doing the resonance thing. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, not all the controls are different from the games I've been playing, but enough of them are where it's throwing me off a little.
Yeah.
That's how I feel anytime me and my other friends boot up Night Rain after we've been playing Monster Hunter, because they use like the complete opposite like controls.
Oh, dude, Monster Hunter is like sicko man controls. Like they've got they have a whole different control philosophy to like everybody else out there. I mean, you need it that way, right? Because it's just the way that game works. But
I also wonder if like Japanese games tend to have different control schemes.
Well, I mean, Monster Hunter and Night Rain are both Japanese studio games.
Yeah.
Also, like, Monster Hunter is just a legacy franchise. Like, they've had, you know, their first control
changing
on the
things.
PS2. Yeah. People are gonna get pissed.
We'll get angry.
Mad.
But every time they change things, it gets better, so...
I've yet to play Monster Hunter Wilds, but, you know, I was real impressed with Monster Hunter Worlds. Worlds was a great game.
I think Wilds is just an improvement, and they've improved the performance on it, the PC version, a lot.
Oh, that's good. Because that was the big thing when it came out.
It was the big thing, and It was exclusively on, well, I mean, I think that's why Worlds released later on PC after the console version, and like this time they did a simultaneous release, and I really think it could have used that. It basically needed that extra year to get it all up to speed, but they tried to just launch it like, I mean, it still did really well, but
Yeah, of course, it's always gonna do well.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they're gonna.
It's like Pokemon. There's nothing that could stop it.
I mean, Monster Hunter before World was a kind of a niche genre.
Yeah, it
or
was
niche
mostly
series.
Japanese.
Yeah, and then
Although,
they really exploded
I mean,
after that, though. And
I think
Rise
the
did well on the
3DS
Switch.
The 3DS one
Yeah.
did pretty well outside Japan.
I think a lot of the Monster Hunter 3DS games were doing pretty well. And then
Yeah.
Worlds was like, hey, how about you like do a real whole console game and kind of just not streamline it, I guess, for
Yeah,
lack of a better term.
they have to add
Yeah.
all those god awful cutscenes though. That was my biggest complaint.
That's my weird. I don't understand why a lot of games, like, especially a lot of like kind of legacy franchises like that, they just kind of insist on having stories like that. And it's just like, why? That you could be better. You could just hire some writers.
I think that
Wilds actually has a fairly decent like story
Does it?
in comparison to Worlds. It's like they actually tried to like make a narrative and stuff, and
Gotcha.
yeah,
I just don't think
and-
anyone's playing those games for the story
No.
at all.
No, not even a little bit. You could do a cool story with those games, though.
I
But
see
the-
people post like the girl from Worlds, and they're like, "She's my Blorbo." I'm like, I don't. This character sucks. What are you talking
the
about?
handler. No,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
all your characters in Wilds are much better. Like the smithy and your handler and stuff, they all feel like actual characters, and they're actually likable.
But they're beautiful
Do
women.
they have to look like that though? They all look like
They-
Kingdom Hearts characters. It's just like
A little
8
bit, yeah.
belts and just
Yeah,
Final
Sora
Fantasy.
kind of would like fit in Monster Hunter,
But
and I
then-
don't like that those two things would go together so well.
But then you get characters like Fabius, who's just like this like silver fox, fully bearded, godfrey looking guy who uses a lance and like a big shield that's just like a castle wall, and you're like, okay, this guy's kind of cool.
Me.
And yeah, and the cutscenes in Wilds are definitely more for like, look at the cool monster
Yeah.
and look at the cool
Oh,
animations we can do.
Yeah, that's the crazy. That's like the best part of the Monster Hunter. Well, again, I can't say I've played a ton of the games or anything, but like one of my favorite parts about World was the intro cutscenes for the monsters the first time. Oh,
Yeah.
those were so cool. Like that game came out on pretty early hardware for like when like the PS4 and Xbox One were in their like first iterations, and that game looks damn good for
Mhm.
that era. I still think that you can hold that game up as a standard of like,
Oh, yeah.
you don't need like incredible file sizes and like mega textures and like to just look really solid.
Yeah.
Whenever
best-
when we were playing it, I still had my old graphics card, and it could like barely run the game.
Yeah,
I-
that was the funny part is at the time, you know, on PC, that was a fairly demanding game too. But
Yeah.
like kind of looking back on it now, it's like, okay, well, now you can make a game that looks like that with it being the size that it is and the textures and all the stuff that's like the shaders, and it'll look great.
Yeah, that's as good as games need to look, to be honest.
Exactly,
You don't need
yeah.
to make them any more realistic or whatever than that. It's fine.
Yep.
It's yeah, no, the Wilds is great. It's fun. It doesn't have my biggest gripe with Worlds, where you get stunned into infinity in Worlds. Like you can still get stunned and be punished for it, but it's not like every hit you take in Worlds, you just get knocked on the ground for 10 seconds. So you're like, well, I guess I'm just dead.
I'd probably yeah, that would probably change the game up fairly considerably too, because I remember that like a big part of World was kind of like hit and run. It was like you figured out when your windows were, you made sure that like if you got hit at all, yeah, you were just gonna kind of get tossed around like a
Oh,
muppet.
you get like knocked around and stuff, but you don't get stuck in like the stun animation where you have to wiggle the controller back and forth to like knock yourself out of it all the time. That still happens, but it's like a build up you get. So like if you get hit enough times and you don't take like a a potion or something that reduces that effect, then you'll get like stunned.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's got a smaller amount of monsters in it, but it has less here's like 4 Rathaloses that are just different colors that Worlds had a problem with.
Worlds definitely did have a bit of a Rathalos like problem.
Well, even
but
even like I remember going through the story in like the final area, 2 of the 3 new monsters are just reskins of guys you already fought at the beginning of the game. I was like, I don't remember this the first time I played, but I guess they are just the same guy with like a lava flavor instead of water.
Lava flavor.
Yeah.
That fucking mission where you have to like go on the giant monster and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Those are
elder
never
dragons that you fight in Worlds are like way better. It's just here's like a really big hard fight. There's no siege and then go on its
Weird
back
gimmick.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, like it was like the final one of the main story, like Xenochiva or whatever it was. That was actually like a
that
fight
one's
fight.
good.
That one
Yeah.
was not a gimmick fight.
yeah.
I remember
they-
like it was like I went back to play World, and I think like maybe you were over, and like I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll just play some World, and I like decided to just like hold start into that fight.
Yep.
It's like,
I remember
holy
that.
moly, right? Whoops. That was funny.
Oops.
That was when I was testing and seeing what my old graphics card could do in 4K. That's right. I
Yeah.
was like, the television. I can try it.
Get that thing on the TV.
I love putting stuff on the TV. I feel like it's a lost art. I feel like nobody puts stuff on the big screen anymore. I mean, and saying that as a PC guy, because obviously consoles are literally all about putting it on the big screen.
Send me one of them scanners.
Give me a CRT. That's what I need. I need a new
fuck.
CRT.
Fuck, dude. Fuck.
Do you know that they literally don't produce any components for CRTs anymore? There's not a single factory on Earth that like still has the equipment to make them.
They don't
Can't
make
get
the
it.
cathode ray tubes no more.
That's
Literally,
that's what
like
I was about to say.
yeah, there
Don't they have like
are
phosphor?
well, they do make them like, but not for like consumer TVs. They're for like really specific pieces of old technology that are like the governments still use and things like that. But it is in such short supply, like it is so specific. So you're never gonna find like all the replacement parts for current CRTs are all coming off of like broken CRTs, or they're literally building them themselves. It's
I
crazy.
mean, thankfully there are hundreds of millions of broken CRTs.
Yeah, you
so-
just gotta go out into like there's like I saw on YouTube. I didn't watch it because clickbait, but like there's like people who go out into like the garbage towns, like these islands of garbage, and like salvage. It's something out of like
Yeah.
a cyberpunk movie or something.
That's
But it's just
right.
like they just take boats out on these garbage islands and just go salvage stuff. It's crazy.
I feel like maybe when I was over, I put on a video where it was like a guy who tracked down and found like a working version of like the world's like largest consumer
yes.
CRT TV, which is like a big ass Sony one.
That was a really
Trinitron,
funny
whatever.
video because like I remember he like did his research and was like, what's like the best one, like, and it did this whole video, right, and got the team together to restore it, and then like went on like Facebook and was like, yeah, so I want to get into CRTs, like what one should I get, what's the best one? And they were like, you're never going to find this, and he's like, found it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Well, also
that was
remember
actually
the
a really funny video.
the person he found it from, it was in like an old like restaurant in Japan that that was like shutting down or something, and he got like someone who like a fan who lived in Japan went and like got it and like held it for him until he could like
Yep.
fly over and get it.
I've kind of thought about, because I have that giant old, I'm pretty sure it's not like the, like, Trinitron TV, but
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure it is a Sony Trinitron that I have at my, like, my childhood home in storage. And I've considered, like, if I get my hands on that thing and like, bring it up here to try to contact somebody in the CRT, like, community and be like, hey, like, I've got this thing, what do I
Yeah.
need to do to fix it? Like, how to, like, try to get in contact with some local people, because I guarantee you in my area there's probably some people who know how to fix CRTs.
Oh yeah. They're cool.
Not to dox where I live. I know you were trying to figure it out.
Then you can get the cool. You can make videos about this is why pixel art during this era looks better on this. I mean, they're right, but
we need more of those videos. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's my thing. It's like they're right.
People shaming people for how they play retro games.
I mean, to be fair, like it is 100% true. People are just dicks about it.
Well,
like,
yeah, it is 100% true, and it comes across the same as like those 30-minute video essays about that. Oh, why the one train scene in Spirited Away is so powerful. It's like we already have one video on it. We don't need 40 more that just say the same thing.
One more, just one more is all it's going to take for everyone to readopt CRT technology. Yeah, I almost didn't believe
I will
that
depict
shit.
you as the person saying, "Stop enjoying things."
I will depict you as the soy jack and me as the Chad. You have lost the argument.
I'm the joy jack.
Joy jack. Billions must smile.
The joy jack is Lancer.
You're right.
Thank you.
I didn't realize Lancer was another name for the jack card.
I didn't know that either.
Oh yeah.
When I looked at, because I was playing Hunt Showdown with two of my other friends, and we were talking about like they have like the basically cards you can find in the game that give you different effects when you activate them now, and then we were talking about just like, oh, when did like the standard 52 like deck card, like when was that made? Like turns out so that's like 15th century France is when like the standard 52 deck came out. But they were like talking about all the cards on there, and they said the Lancer, or sorry, the Jax / Lancer / something else. I'm like, oh, the Jack is Lancer's just another name for it. I didn't even realize. Just a fun little thing.
It's actually just called a Lan Evo.
Yeah.
Not a Lancer.
But of course, the actual origin of playing cards is like from 4th century China.
That's crazy.
They didn't have the standardized deck until France did it in the 15th century.
I wonder how, like if you really did a deep dive into, like, just card games in general, like, how far back it would go. Because I guarantee you people have been, like, putting, like, they've probably etching stuff into stones to represent, like, little tokens and stuff since, like, the dawn of time, right?
Pokemon's been around since year 1.
I'll tell you
Pretty much.
everyone that's interested in that should look up. Super Bunny Hop has a video called Kriegspiel, all about how ancient war games, because that's what a lot of games used to be.
Yeah, I mean, Dungeons and Dragons came from
absolutely direct descendant from war games.
There's
my family was right
since
when
we're
they
talking
said it
about
was evil.
crazy like old stuff. Matt Colville is a guy who's been doing like Dungeons and Dragons DMing stuff for a long time. He has a great video series that's really old now called like Running the Game, and it's all about like getting into being a DM and all this stuff, right? And he's like the reason that I even started DMing in the first place back in the day. But he also did a series of videos, I think, on how to set up and play like one of those original war games. It's like it's like something like Campaign in Africa or something like that. It's literally like a World War II game, and it takes like days to set up. Yeah, it's crazy. This kind of shit that rich people did, you know, like with all their time before technology existed.
Because they literally didn't have anything else they needed to do.
No, but also if you were an elite, like a nobleman, part of that was establishing martial prowess to sort of justify your position in society.
You're like, look at how I can simulate these wars.
Yeah.
Look at how easily
I can.
It's not
because of my blood. I'm also a smart tactician.
Look at me. Yeah.
I'm a good leader. That's like part of it, you know.
Now, Franz, I'm gonna need you to dress up in a little knight outfit and stand there, and you, Krieg, get over there and stand as a knight, and we shall do games.
Krieg Spiel. I'm thinking I like that.
Don't forget to thank your chariot driver. before we
No.
drop you off in the battlefield.
Yes.
Oh, they're just going to beat them with a stick and say,
They're
"Go!"
gonna, impale them.
Speaking of D&D, we should start an online group again.
Just do an online D&D
Just do
session again.
an online one, like maybe like a once a month or something. Keep it,
I mean, that
keep
could
it
be
chill.
fun. Yeah, like my whole thing with D&D, like the reason like it just got way too complicated for me, I guess, is like I just felt like I needed to like over prepare, and I need to talk to one of our mutual friends about how he does it, because like he knows way more about like how to manage that kind of shit than I do.
Because when you run them, Kellen, are you basically making the whole thing?
Yeah,
Like,
that's like that's part of what I liked about it, is I did like creating the whole thing. It was like that
Yeah.
is part of the fun.
that's obviously way more work, though. Than...
Yeah, it's way more work, but at the same time, like, I think I was also, like, over-preparing options. I was like, okay, well, if they do this, then I'm gonna do this, then, like, really write out, like, try to think about every possible little way that everybody can go, instead of kind of just, like, rolling with it and engaging more in the, like, you're gonna have a little bit of improv here. That's part of being a DM.
Yeah.
And that is more difficult to do, for sure. But it's way less time consuming, so you can just kind of put together like the rough outline of an adventure and then go, instead of writing 5 novels.
Right.
I think I'd recommend it to you before, but you should listen to the D&D Court like podcast thing that
Yeah.
NADPOD does, because they actually do give like some good improv tips and stuff in there too. Because a lot of the cases come down to like it ends up like the Brian or Murph, who's like the DM usually for that show, like just says like, oh, I can totally tell just by reading this like submission that the DM panicked and said something because you caught them off guard with like something they weren't prepared for. Here's how I would have done it.
Yeah. That's cool. I
I
remember
think
at one
they
point
just
I was
coin
gonna-
it. Oh,
yeah, at
sorry.
one point there, I was thinking about running like this is like way back when oh god, I forgot that came down. Like we were playing this game way more, and I'm like, how can I do something in D&D that would be like adjacent to like Deep Rock Galactic?
That could be fun.
Like in spirit, it wasn't like
Yeah.
let's get guns and go in space. It was like, how can I do something that feels like this in a spiritual sense? Is there an invisible guy near
whole
me? Am I
party
freaking out?
of dwarves.
Well, that'd be fun, because then you have like sessions where you do like a team that goes and does a thing, and if like someone can't show up that session, it's like, well, these are your characters are going out on short little missions and then coming back to like a hub of some sort.
Yeah. Actually, I
So-
could probably go back and look up my notes and stuff that I had for that, because I remember I had actually a decent chunk of that prepared already, and I would like, maybe I'm not gonna spoil it, because now if you guys like that idea, I'll actually go back and take a look at that.
I'd be interested in,
Cool.
because
Hell yeah.
I liked during like early COVID, and then even before that when it was like you, me, Kim, and Reggie and Sylvia, or Ichel were playing.
Yeah, that
Like,
was.
I think
a long time
fondly,
ago. Holy moly.
but I think fondly of like you set up like the classic. Oh, here's the underground fight thing where you need to talk to this guy, and then my dwarf got like roped into being one of like the contenders, and we had like
Yeah.
a brawling like mini
that was
game or
fun.
whatever.
I remember that because I just made up that shit on the fly. I was literally like, okay, here's the rules for fighting. We're rolling dice, and whoever wins. Fuck it.
I remember like getting like the crowd gave me the nickname the Backbreaker, because I think one of the guys I literally did the
right.
back break and Bobby move on him and crit or something like that.
Yep.
Just
Yeah, that was
snapped
all
him in
like.
half.
I remember during that part, I was like freaking out behind the fucking screen because I'm like, I have to like look up all of the rules for grappling and unarmed combat right now as like this is going on.
But with like wrestling, like mini games and stuff like that, you can even make up your own rules for it.
Yeah.
Like,
No, not freaking out in like a bad way. I was kind of like,
Yeah.
all right, fucking go to the page of the DM. I know where this is, where it says unarmed combat and all the stuff for grappling. And like, yeah. Well, that was like in the most recent session, or one of the more recent sessions we played up in person, where like me as the fighter, I was just like, I'm going to grapple the mage. Please hit him.
You're just holding him and like everyone beat
It
this
was
guy
like
up.
it
It's
was
an
like
effective tactic.
it was because it was like what somebody cast silence, which was just hilarious. Like that, then nobody could do anything, and I was like, you know what I can do? I can hold the guy to the ground.
Yeah.
That was one
Yeah.
thing I don't think Baldur's Gate had like a grapple mechanic as far as I
Probably
can
not because
remember.
it's well, it'd be
Well,
weird.
you
They
can
just had
throw
throwing,
people
yeah,
and
which is what I
punch
built.
them.
I built my character around tossing people, and many like big tough guys just got thrown off the map
Oh.
and died.
That's actually pretty overpowered.
Yeah. And I think I got like some weapons that like would return to my hand when I threw them, and then also ones where if I hit and they failed a dex check, I would like warp to where they were and then could throw them.
Places.
Baldur's Gate's gonna be a game I'd get eventually, and also like lose my life to.
It's good. I don't think it's as in depth combat wise as Divinity 2 was, or Divinity Original Sin 2.
Divinity 2, like, man, I'm not sure I actually enjoyed that game very much. Like, I loved the story, and like, there's a lot of it to love. But
Yeah.
man, so much of that game was like, okay, you're gonna have like a bajillion status effects and pools all around you, and
Yeah,
it is gonna be
it's-
a really rough fight every time.
It's
Everything
a game
I've
that
heard
you
is they love their liquids in that game.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And so, like, it's cool, but, like, when you're like, okay, I've started the fight and there's oil everywhere. Anybody steps the wrong way and the entire arena is on fire.
yeah, it's
know?
it's a game where it's like you can't just have a party of fighters.
Yes. Yeah,
you
you
need
have
like
to go
some kind of
balanced.
cleric or mage or something. Whereas Baldur's Gate 3, you could totally have just like 4 fighters and
Right,
go
because
through
it
the
was
game.
D&D rules. It was not
Yeah.
Divinity's combat system rules. And, like, again, that's not to say that it's a bad game. It's a
Yeah.
fantastic fucking video game. I didn't even make it into Act 3, I don't think, and I easily got my, like, money's worth out of that game.
Oh
just 'cause
yeah,
it was
I think
really
Divinity is better played on like the story difficulty, because that's about the normal difficulty that Baldur's Gate was, and it's easy. But
Gotcha.
like Divinity's normal difficulty is like almost like min-maxy at times.
It really is. Like, that's what I mean, is, like, I just started that on normal, and I felt like I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to, like, micromanage my saves and, like run these fights back, like, 5 or 6 times to figure out what the flow is supposed to be. Like, it just kind of became, like you said, like kind of gamifying it, which is, I
But I
guess,
almost-
the point of a tactics game, right?
Like I feel like Liam might like how deep the systems can go in certain things.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I always like that they had like basic crafting in terms of like if you found nails in like leather scrap, you can combine them to any pair of boots you have, and then you can walk on ice without worrying about tripping.
Holy shit, I had no idea about any of that.
Yeah. So it makes like the ice hazards, like you can become immune to those if you can find like the materials and stuff.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. No. That's another thing, is I feel like I was probably missing a decent chunk of that game, like just not
Yeah, it's-
understanding some of the mechanics and stuff.
I mean, it's a lot. It was my first time playing any kind of like CRPG, I think, too. So
Right. And it's a hell of a fucking game to jump into with that. And I'm
Yeah.
similar. Like, I did not play Baldur's Gate 1 growing up, or I think
I
the
didn't play
first-
any of the early Fallouts either, which I guess
I'm
are
trying to
kind
think
of in
what
the
my
same.
first. Yeah. What was my first tactics game? Oh, Front Mission 4 for the PS2 was my first tactics game, and I like did not understand that game at all. And then I think years later, I gave XCOM a shot, and also sucked at that game. I'm not good at these tile-based tactics games.
You know what?
They're really fun, but I'm not good at them.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
feel too.
I mean, I wouldn't really consider these games tactics style games. They're kind of different, because in XCOM it's like, I don't know, that's like the whole game, you know, and it's very
Yeah.
limited. There is obviously there's a lot of strategy to it, but it's like every encounter is like a solved problem. There's like an objectively best way to do it, and the level layouts are like very specific, you know.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
true. I mean, XCOM is like a combat tactics game. It's different than a Baldur's Gate for certain, right? But it's the same vein of like, okay, you got to manage your resources, like figure out what the best placement of your dudes is versus what the enemies are doing and moving. Like, it is still a grid-based tactics game, right?
Yeah.
It's just different.
Wait, even Divinity's, like, I found the combat was difficult where it's like if you failed the first time, you really had to think about what way do I position my characters before combat even starts, so we have like the best advantage. Whereas that wasn't. I don't think that was really a problem in Baldur's Gate. If combat broke out, it didn't really matter where we started.
Yeah, no, Divinity was very much.
But man, there were plenty of times where that happened though.
Yeah, but
like,
it was more.
You started combat and like the ranged characters are way in the front. Or fuck.
That's true, but like in Divinity it was almost like pretty much like 75% of your combat encounters, if you weren't in the correct position right away, you were probably going to lose the battle.
Right.
Because your guy would just get like beat up long before.
You had to like, there was a bunch of. I remember thinking, like the first time that I played Divinity, I was like, well, I'll just take like a bunch of different combat skills and like, just do what the gamer's choice, and just be like, oh, I'm gonna, roll all these damage skills, and then like not realizing how much utility you actually needed in that game. Like you needed all these repositioning tools, you needed all of these like buff your ammo, clear the fucking pools on the ground shit, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And those are always in Dungeons and Dragons. Those are my favorite things.
Oh no!
The stuff that seems innocuous, but can occasionally be like weirdly useful if you're clever.
Yeah, I think you can get away with it more in D&D because the DM can change like how things will work on the fly versus a game. It's very hard to do that in a game.
It is.
So
that's why everything needs to be systematized.
Yeah, but that's why I think D&D
fire can be put out by water, that kind of thing.
Yep.
In D&D, like I like some of the DMs I listen to, they just have a thing called like where it's kind of like you're kind of pushing what the lines of the rules say, but then they're like it's the rule of cool. It's like you can do this, and if you roll high enough, I will allow it because this is a cool idea. But
yeah, absolutely. Well, because I think that it goes back to one of the first rules of DMing that a lot of like DMs get wrong, and that's not me talking like I'm super experienced or anything, but like you are playing a game with your table, not against your table.
Yeah.
And you are like creating a story with them. You are not trying to beat your players, right? You're trying to give them a fun time.
Yeah.
Or a challenging time or whatever, right? But like it's not like ha, I have created this trap for you to fall into.
Yeah.
I'm very smart and go on Reddit a lot.
Make sure to get your resupply, Kellen, by the way.
I thought I did. I'll take another.
I'll have a fun game.
We have Aki02 in the chat. Says, and they call it a mine. A mine.
A mine.
A mine.
We love a good Gimli. We love dwarves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a grenade. I did not realize that was a grenade. I'm used to pinging, okay?
That was the best part about The Hobbit, was there was just a lot of dwarves in there.
Mm-hmm. Did we all watch the Tolkien edit together? Was that us, or did I just watch it on my own?
I watched it. Yeah. I think you and I have watched it like twice together, because you, me, and Kim watched it in person once.
That's right, yeah.
And then we watched it online, and I was there for the online one.
Definitely made that movie a lot better.
Yes.
It did, but I still had all kinds of criticism.
Sure.
So I'm like,
oh, yeah.
I'm not sure why that weird white orc is still in the movie at all, but I guess certain scenes wouldn't make sense if he wasn't, but it's just still... There's like a lot of stuff that's just impossible to cut because so much stuff relies on it.
I will say, like, that first movie, though, was pretty good and pretty faithful to
The
book,
first
and,
movie-
that first movie was good.
The first movie and the second movie for the most part was pretty good, and then the third one was like I see why they were like, hey, we should have just made this 2 movies, but of course the suit said we need to make it a trilogy.
Insane, like, because that third movie was literally just like nothing but fighting for like 2.5 hours.
Well, but
was
Matt, I don't
crazy.
think it's that, because there was no intention to end the story at the point that movie 2 ends at.
No, but they would movie 1 and 2 would have been more like the story. I think would have flown better because instead of making 3 movies, it would have been 2 movies for the full Hobbit trilogy.
Yeah.
Or for the full Hobbit, like, book.
Because, like, I mean, it's been a long time since I've read The Hobbit, but it feels almost like a 2-part story. Right?
Yeah.
Like, there is no third part to that book. There is the before and the after of them reaching their goal.
They wanted to recapture the lightning in a bottle that was the Lord of the Rings movie, like, trilogy. And they
Yeah.
tried to force it, and then it didn't work.
Wanted to recapture the money
Yeah.
in their pockets.
Crazy. There's people now online, and this is literally just millennial screams at cloud moment, but like there are people online who are like, Lord of the Rings movies weren't that good, and they didn't age
What the
that well.
fuck?
I'm just like,
We should kill those people.
Yes.
Well, there's also
Those
people that are like, I swear the Hobbit trilogy's actually good. I'm like, it's
Those are the same
Fine.
people
the
that
prequel
defend the
idiots,
prequels.
yeah.
I will say the Hobbit trilogy I think is more enjoyable than the prequels, but
I'll watch anything before watching the prequels. They're fucking terrible.
The prequels are fun to watch in like a this is
Like,
bad
If you're
Happy
making
way.
fun of them, yes.
yeah, but they're not good movies though.
No. They're
They're
so bad,
entertaining
they're
movies.
funny.
Yeah. They're a great example of like really early CG just being like, ugh.
Yeah.
and then the problem with the new trilogy is that it's kind of like it's not even there's nothing really to even make fun of in a funny way. It's just kind of
They're just fucking
lackluster.
uninteresting. And
Yeah.
It was what didn't Red Letter Media kind of talk about that, about how like movies are all like competent nowadays, so like you don't even really get those like horribly bad movies that are so just funny to watch like you used to, because like even like the worst Netflix slop is just kind of like watchable. It's like fine,
That's true.
which
Yeah.
ultimately makes it even less interesting. It's just like, all right, cool.
Well, the big thing is everything has to be safe.
Yeah.
It can't be
Well, you know,
too
the-
bad, and it
that's
can't
what-
be too good.
That's what happens when you throw like billions or millions of dollars at a thing. It's like, well, it has to make its money back.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's
Dude,
like,
that's not to pivot to talk about Marathon, but that's a big reason why I am so surprised that Marathon got made the way that it was, because that game is a niche fucking extraction shooter ass game,
right?
and yet they're like, yo, we're Bungie, we're the people what did make Halo and Destiny, and we're gonna make this thing that is gonna put a lot of players off. It's
Well, it's
real
like-
fucking good, but hot damn.
Also, just like movies these days cost so much. Whereas, like, I
Yeah.
watched Gremlins recently just for fun because it's been a while. I don't think I've seen that movie since I was a kid, and I remember that movie actually scaring me so much that I
Yeah.
didn't want anything to do with it. But I rewatched it. It's a really good movie. I looked it up. It had like an $11 million budget, which like equated to like a little under 50 million today, and I'm like, it's like most movies cost like 3 to 4 times that amount minimum these days for like the big
Absolutely.
blockbusters. It's like no wonder they're all kind of like safe and stuff.
Yep, they
Yeah.
have to be able to have that mass appeal, which appeals to absolutely no one after
For the
a while.
cost of one Avengers, okay,
What are you doing?
how many Gremlins could you make?
Like 10
At
probably.
least 10 Gremlins.
Also, I then realized after, or I found out after watching Gremlins recently that it was one of that and Temple of Doom was the main reason PG-13 became a rating, because that movie's rated PG, and I'm like, You have a scene where like a gremlin's being exploded in a microwave. You have like them killing a teacher and like eating his hand and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not this is not a movie for like little kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Parental
not.
guidance, man.
Like I know that like The Goonies was like this super classic movie, right? And
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh, it has
there
that
were
one
scenes-
scene.
Yeah, there were scenes from The Goonies that like as a kid, I've made me never want to watch that movie. I was like scared to death of that fucking movie.
Well, I didn't want to watch it because of that strange-looking fella.
Sloth.
Yeah. I
That's
was
fair.
just
That's
weirded
fair.
out.
Yeah.
Like again, it was a different time, I think, too. Is The Goonies was made in the '80s, right? And like, it's quite literally just a different time. They were like, yeah, kids, they can handle like gore and guts and like really
were right.
fucked up violence. Everything's fine.
No, I think it's good that those movies existed, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't watch Gremlins again, like I said, until this is the first time I watched it since I was like a little kid. Now I kind of want to see the second one again because I've heard the second one just goes like off the walls and it's kind of an insane movie, and I'm like, well, I just watched Gremlins and that was already an off the walls insane movie.
Yeah, how else
Like-
could you possibly, where else could you go with it? Yeah.
Like the Gremlins aren't even necessarily evil; they're just like chaotic bastards kind of thing. Like,
Well, that's why they got like, I mean, that's become a word. Is like there's like gremlins in
Yeah.
the system or whatever.
the actual evil character in that movie is the old lady who's like, I'm gonna buy your dog off you because you brought it to work, and if you don't give me your dog, I'm going to capture it and kill it. And you're like, and then she ends up, the gremlins like hack her like little motorized, I forget what they call them. It's the thing that helps you get up the stairs when you're older.
Oh, yeah.
They like hacked it while she was on it, and they sent her flying out the window, and she's just like dead on the ground, like comedic
That's awesome.
feet up in the air.
Amazing.
It's like, the gremlins kind of like the good guys, maybe?
The
But
Gremlins
then you go
acted
back and you watch all
5-hour
those 80s
video
movies.
essay.
Watch all those 80s movies, and the real villain always ends up being capitalism. You're like, what
Yeah.
the-
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's true. It's like it's always either capitalism or like the bank or like the government. Like Jaws is
dude. Gen X made movies, and they
Yeah.
were like, "Fuck the
Although,
establishment."
hold on a minute. I'll tell you what the problem is, though, is they'll say capitalism or whatever. They're like the banks or the man. But then
Yeah.
their solution is free market, the
Yep.
individual, the rugged individualism.
But that was
Like
your
when you
problem
watch
when we watched
Ghostbusters,
Ghostbusters.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, Ghostbusters. I
Like,
love
get the
that
man
movie.
off our back. Sick of these damn regulations getting in our way.
Well, again, that was very much Gen X culture. Is they were like,
course.
yeah, the government establishment sucks, but you know what's real fucking cool? Dudes just making money.
Yeah.
Yep.
When like Jaws is great for that because it's like the mayor keeping the beach open, but also like all the business people like that their stuff depends on like the summer business. They all groan when the suggestion of the beach being closed during the summer. It's just like
Yep.
you had like a child and like 2 other people die, and you're still being like, but my business.
Money. Yeah. Those people got to feed their families, man.
We've got to have the money.
Also Dancer Aki as Liam as. Yeah, this deep dive is pretty tame, but this is not the elite deep dive.
This
We'll,
standard
this
deep
is-
dive.
we'll lock in
normal.
for the elite deep dive. This is the one where we get to like talk about movies and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We're warming
You get
up.
to be like, anybody else remember the 90s?
Oh,
Oh, 90s, funny, cool. Better than now.
remember 90s? Me was not born, but me remember.
We definitely just got more variety of like movies, I feel.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there was a golden age of television and movies that happened, and it's kind of past now. And you kind of got to go looking for the good stuff.
I mean, we still get some like truly great films that come out, but I feel like we miss a lot of like the fun, like
Well,
maybe smaller stake stories, but like they're still like memorable and well written and enjoyable to rewatch.
I just think that it's harder to like remember those things because they do come out. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
the Dungeons and Dragons movie came out.
Oh, no,
That was
that's a
that was a weird movie, but like it was fun.
It definitely does happen. I don't know. It feels like you're saying, we get more movies where like even when they're not good, they're like competently made and stuff, and that makes them just kind of boring, which I feel is worse than being bad. I feel like it's worse to be a boring, like, mediocre movie than like an actual bad movie.
Well, it's because at that point you're forgettable, right? It's just it's completely bland. It's the difference between like you get the Betty Bott's every flavor beans and like one of them's puke, and you're like, oh my god, taste this. This is terrible. Like, oh my god. Versus like, it tastes a bit like rice.
Yeah.
Tastes
like, okay, yeah. Nothing to talk about versus something to talk about.
I think that they should just make jelly beans that all taste good. That's my thought.
Wow, that's a truly revolutionary thought there, Liam. You should go buy some jelly beans, like the old jelly bean style that Ronald Reagan loved from the supermarket.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Which, by the way, are the superior jelly bean. Jelly bellies are fine, but the actual jelly beans are way better.
No, jelly beans are like the ones that are like actually like fairly large sized, and they have a kind of soft like sugar shell.
Like a bean texture.
Yeah. The jelly beans that come in like that plastic little half-cylinder container or whatever, those are where it's at. Yep. Jelly Bellies taste too every one of them, they taste safe, but even like their sweet ones have too much of a savory taste to them. It's like they got mixed in with the butter popcorn flavor at every step of the process.
Yeah, that's
and
just
it's
like
tainted them.
Whatever the stuff that they use to make a Jelly Belly is.
Also, savory Jelly Belly flavors are nasty. It's candy. They should all just be like sweet.
I agree completely, actually.
Getting
brave
into
thoughts here.
Difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
Donut Shoes says more like Geek Rock Galactic.
Geek Rock Galactic?
Featuring the Gloose.
Yeah.
You got the
I thought maybe they said like Gleek Rock Galactic. Like, you know, that's...
the dwarves just projectile spit at everyone.
Do not bring up gleeking.
I don't know where this last thing is. The Resonite or whatever.
Well, we're going to the last area.
Even
if anyone doesn't know what gleeking is, look that up.
Yeah,
definitely.
Even like high budget movies from before too. Like I think the Pirates of the Caribbean movies are really good. The first three, anyways, are really good examples.
They're whatever.
They're whatever, but they're
I wouldn't
fun.
call them really good. They're okay.
I think they're pretty.
I think they're pretty good, like action adventure movies. That are like well made. Like the story makes sense. The characters are fun. Even like the bad guy characters are at least memorable. And then you get to the other movies after that. And it's just it's garbage because like your villains are still the British, but you don't have like a fun face for them. It's just like it's just them.
Yep. No, those first three movies I think are really well done. The first one's like super well done because it was literally its own contained story. But they managed to make two more that I think did really good jobs. I really like those movies.
That's the thing is I
from the fifth one, right?
I don't know.
I can't think of like movies that have come out recently that feel in that same vibe, that either have a good story or just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like, what kind of movies like that? It's like the Uncharted movie, which we skimmed through, and I'm like, we skimmed through that full movie in like 5 minutes, and I could already tell it was awful.
That sucks. I'm trying to think of like the last modern movie that I watched.
Did you like that at the end of the Uncharted movie, the post-credit scene, they tease that they're giving Sully his mustache?
Yeah.
Or like that's the reveal.
His
like,
iconic mustache.
He has his iconic mustache in the next movie. Like, why didn't he have that the whole time of this movie?
They got to establish the base of the we can't do you see.
That was just so funny that they're just like, oh my god.
I think, you know what, maybe I figured it out. There's a lack of like pirate movies. Doesn't have to be Pirates of the Caribbean, and there's a lack of dwarf movies that have come out recently, and that's why I think new movies are not good.
Yeah, no dwarf, no movies, bad.
Where's our dwarven pirate movie?
Now we're back in Spawn,
Ooh.
and we still haven't found.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we need to pay a little more attention to what the hell we're going
What are we
on.
doing again? Oh, the resonite
We need to
masses.
find one of those yellow things.
Well, we got 3. I thought that was the last one. I didn't even check that we needed 4.
Okay, 4.
Can we see them on the map
Viewers
at all?
are screaming
No.
right now.
No.
They have like yellow little bits on the floor nearby them.
Oh, also, yes, Donut Shoes. I do have the Squidward sound mod.
Yes, that's very important.
You
We
have
also
to.
have fart detonator explosion.
I don't know if you'll get to hear that on this deep
Probably
dive.
not.
Maybe the next one.
Yeah. There's also a lot of nitro we just like straight up walked past.
Yeah, well, we don't need it. I've got 29 bullets left. We're good.
That's more than enough.
This is the last section, right? So we
Yes.
can just start using it whenever.
Oh yeah. Oh,
6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything.
Okay, so look at this. We can see the lift pods that we've already placed. Oh no,
Yeah.
there it is. It's on the map right behind us. We must have just walked right
Oh.
past it.
Yep, we did.
That wasn't showing up before.
Yeah, that wasn't showing up because we weren't looking for it, because we were talking about gremlins.
I looked. I didn't see it. It only shows up like once you tag it or something, get near it.
No, it's because we don't have like scouts, or we're all gunners, so we're just running
Yeah.
around shooting stuff. Like,
shooting, coughing, farting.
Shooting our goo everywhere.
yeah, that's what we're doing. Gosh, oh gosh, so many shields. Oh no,
Oh my god.
chat, I don't even know what's going on right now.
Oh my god. It's deep dive so hard.
Oh my lord. Toss them up. Yeah. Next
There should be a
one.
vine boom
Okay.
sound for calling the escape pod.
Oops.
Well,
Well.
I think I've got the bonk sound effect. Yeah, I got that working.
Gotta have the bonk.
My tinnitus just went going crazy.
Oh,
Those eating noises are having a great time right now.
Catch it.
There we go, got it. Yeah, no, I just dropped down and then chain fell.
No, I had that during one of our Bloodborne streams. I think I like told Lee, it was like, hey, stop talking for 1 second. I've experienced a random tinnitus event. And you're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, my ears just started ringing. I couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Yep. I'm getting like, we were talking about CRTs earlier. I'm getting that like CRT whine in like one of my ears right now. It's quite unpleasant. I wonder if it's with, like whatever the stalker sound is messing with
yeah,
me.
it's pretty.
It could be.
I got the
annoying.
game turned down pretty low though, so I can hear you guys more. I don't know what's going on.
Hmm.
Maybe it's the fact that I've had the volume on like 1000% so that I can hear all the footsteps and I'm kidding. I don't do that.
Don't choose ask if any of us have played Slay the Spire 2 yet. I have not. I watched, I think, like a tiny bit of Northern Lion play it because I wanted to check it out. I've never played the first one. Looks cool. It might
First
be
game's pretty
one. It might be one that like I'd pick up in like a good when no one's around play kind of game, like a little brain
that card game.
scratcher. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
That's
a
a great game.
card roguelike
I,
game. It
I had the
looked
first
fun.
one on the Switch and played it a lot on this is kind of a like I'll boot this game up and give it a couple runs. Great game.
Yeah, but when I think about games like in that genre or vein that I need to play again, I really need to pick up Darkest Dungeon again.
Oh yeah, man. Oh.
I just like looking at that game.
It's a visual treat. It's an audio treat. I cannot say enough good things about the original Darkest
Yeah.
Dungeon. It's such a good
Even
game.
the second one looks alright, but I definitely don't like the visuals. I think it's a visual downgrade from the first game.
That's what a lot of people said, and like I mean they made a decision, and I respect their decision to be like, we are going to make a different game here. You know, we're not just going to make Darkest Dungeon 1, but different,
Yeah.
or like slightly tweaked. They're like, we're gonna make a whole ass different game here, and
I just miss
that's what happened.
I miss the 2D visual. I miss the kind of like chibier style, but like that's all subjective.
Yep.
Or biased 2D illustrators.
Yeah.
I mean, I for one, whenever I thought about a Darkest Dungeon 2 before they actually made one, my thoughts were always that it should have been like, all right, if they went with like kind of the puppet animation and the chibier style or whatever with this one, it would have been so incredible to have basically Darkest Dungeon, but just fully animated. Like, just
like frame by frame instead of tweening.
Frame by frame, just give it the fully animated treatment as that second game. And
yeah. I don't hate how it looks. I don't think it looks bad. I prefer the look of the first game, and it's that problem where it's like anytime 3D tries to emulate 2D, you can get pretty close, but something feels slightly off. Like it's too perfect at times, or like it misses some of like that grunge.
Yeah, Donut Cheese is saying I think DD2 is great. Keeping the combat the same, but changing the rest of the gameplay was a good choice. And like, yeah, 100%. Like that core gameplay combat's still really solid. They added a lot to that combat system though in DD2. I think that there was a complaint. I don't remember who said it, but like I think it was when Kim was seeing it for the first time because she was a big fan of DD1. She was saying like the characters look like they're overly animated, like they're moving around too much. They're kind of like they're doing like combat dancing, which I kind of agree with. That's a very fair assessment.
The game definitely seemed a lot rougher when it first launched. Like,
I have never given the full release a chance. I played the like initial version of that game, and then I was like, I'll wait for it to actually like fully come out.
Yeah.
And
I think that soured a lot of people on it, but
it's true. But that's what early access is for, right? I mean, it's for them to like be like, all right, so here's what's working and here's what isn't.
Well, it's weird because it's like sometimes that can work, but other times that happens where they'll play the first version, you're like, this is stupid, and then they just never go back to it. It does happen.
That's true. I think
you need to have something that's actually solid a lot of the time.
I mean, Red Hook, that's what they did with the first game, though. Like, the first iteration of Darkest Dungeon was very different from the version we got eventually. Yeah. Like, it wasn't super different at its core, but the game flowed differently. The combat was like, I think a lot of people who have been playing that game for a really long time, or maybe like, because it's an old game at this point, but there was a really big combat update to the first one that was shortly before release that really like changed up how that game played. And that's kind of what made the game at that point. It was like, oh my god, okay, now it's fucking clicking. Now we're cooking, right? It was already good, and now it is just like everything is working together. So they, I don't know if they got there with DD2, but they probably did.
Yeah.
Those guys know how to make an RPG. They know how to make that kind of punishing turn-based stuff work.
They know a thing or two.
They do. Those guys know what they're doing, and so I'm sure that the version of that game they wanted to make is the version that they ended up with.
Yeah.
I'm curious what they're going to do next.
I'm just thinking about like Hades and Subnautica and like Minecraft and stuff, and these are all like early access success stories, and a lot of those games had, maybe less so with Subnautica.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like they all had like pretty good early access launches, especially Hades. Like I know there wasn't much content in it, but what was there was like really polished.
I think that's more important than like DayZ standalone had the worst early access. I've brought it up many times. Like that game ruined early accesses for me, or at least made me so skeptical that I'm like really careful when I buy one now.
Yeah.
I think that
It's like
the general rule of early access has to be like you have to be very content with buying what's there,
yeah.
and if you aren't, then don't buy it, right?
Well, it felt like the DayZ standalone early access had less than the mod version did.
That was the Daisy project as a whole was a just mismanaged mess. It was, they just didn't. I don't know if they just didn't have quite the developers they needed, or if they didn't have the leadership they needed, or something. Like, I feel like everybody except for the devs knew what they wanted out of that game.
I think they had mismanaged priorities because I remember watching a video when they were like it was showing, I can't remember what the main guy called himself, like his like online handle was like Rocket or something,
Yeah,
and they're
Rocket.
showing the stuff and it's like, oh, here we are in the motion capture studio getting all the animations for like the zombies and stuff, and I'm like, I think the game needs to run well first, and also you need to get the actual gameplay loop in before you even think about like all this extra like polish stuff.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Well,
I
those
don't
are
claim to
different
know
departments, so
Yeah.
I don't claim to know a goddamn thing about game development.
No.
Like, so there's that. But it definitely seemed like that game it was early on in the early access trend. There was a lot of lessons to be learned there too, just from like audience expectation versus like what devs are actually doing, and like what devs are doing, whether that's gonna like make people want to buy the game in early access and all that other shit, right? Because I feel like there's two ways you could go about early access. You can be like, hey, buy it now, and we're gonna finish it, and we're gonna listen to you guys for some feedback. And then there's like early access that's like forever. That's like we're gonna release it in early access, and then just kind of keep building the game, and we're gonna add this system, and then
Yep.
this system, and then this system, and then you just kind of get lost in the sauce. And it's like, what about 1.0, guys? Like, what
7
about like
days
the
to
vision?
die.
Yeah, what about like the vision you dudes had for the game in the first place? But like, no. Well, we listened to the community, and now we're adding like a crafting system and an open world. And it's like, oh,
I'll
boy,
tell you the
okay.
real truth is that that's how every game could be. Like, every game developer will tell you that games are never finished. They're just done. They're just
Yeah.
released.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same as like
You can always add more.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
And if
it's
I
like
can
that
see how
same-
you could fall into that trap if you're an early access game. You're like, well, we have
Yeah.
players, we have money. Let's just keep adding more.
Yeah.
I hate to fucking just keep talking about Marathon, like, but it's all I've been playing, and like again, it kind of baffles me how that game went through development hell. Like 100% did, right? Like you heard every story about the book about that. I have no idea what to do with that game, and the final version of it feels like the most directly pinpointed, like somebody took the reins of what they were doing and they're like, this is what we are doing, and it is going to be this game, and we are going to nail the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? It is a fixed point of what that game is, and that is like so rare to see nowadays, to be perfectly honest with you. That isn't just like a game that's like meandering in a bunch of different systems. That game knows exactly what it is, and that is
it's not trying to appeal to like everyone, which I
no,
think
it
is
is
like
it is just this really pure experience, but it also like has a lot to it. It surprised me in about every single way that I had the expectations of that game being something completely different, of being this like kind of just mess, and I'm just so impressed with it.
that's kind of what I feel like Deadlock's gonna be like. I don't think Deadlock's trying to appeal to everyone. It's trying to appeal to like a very specific type of game that people want to play that isn't really like prevalent mainstream anymore. But I think Valve's gonna make something pretty cool for people that are into that. And
Absolutely, it's
I want to
Deadlock
give it
fans
a
are gonna love
yeah.
that game.
I want to give it a shot when I have like enough people that like we make up over half the team. But even from what I've heard, people are pretty nice in that game because I think they're so desperate for that style of game that they want it to succeed, and they've seen too many time and time again where the community scares off like new players because they don't immediately understand like how to play a MOBA style game.
Yep. The same exact thing is happening in Marathon. It's the same thing of like people.
You
are just,
have
like,
to be
please.
nice to people.
Yeah, you just gotta like You got to be like, hey, these are the expectations you need going into this game, but like, please stick around, please give it a shot because it's worth like trying. It's worth trying to get better at this.
Well, if you just scare people off for being bad at it, it's like, why are they going to want to play the game or recommend it? And it's just gonna turn into like the sweatiest game with only like the most dedicated people who want to keep playing it.
And
and sweaty is not fun very often.
Yeah, and the game is struggling with that right now. Like, it is, the casual players are kind of bouncing off the game right now, despite all of the mechanics it has to catch people up. Which it does have quite a few.
That's
it has
inevitable with these kinds of games, though. Like,
yeah, and it's a hard problem to solve because, like, man, did they nail what that game is? Like I said earlier, like it is so focused. But in that, it's like, well, how do you solve the problem that every extraction shooter ever has faced? Of like, you just, it's a culling, really, is like the casual players at the bottom start to bounce off of those games.
Yeah.
And then that bottom bracket moves up to like slightly higher skilled players, and then they start getting crushed, and then they leave, and then and it just keeps going up, right?
Yeah. But that's kind of core to like what those games are. It's like that is part of the problem, but it's also part of the game's identity. So it is like it's a tough thing to crack.
And the thing is I think that Marathon has done just about everything that you can do to mitigate that, though. Like, they have really early, like they definitely have queues early on where you're not going to get matched with like super hardcore players. They have tons of like gear catch up. Like, if you just keep doing the quests and stuff that they have set up, they just shower you in like early game gear. They have free stuff. You can always take a kit in. You can always get this stuff done. But like, at a certain point, it's like you're going to get matched up in a lobby with people who are better than you, have better gear than you, and they're going to wipe you, and it's going to feel bad. Right.
Yeah.
And there's almost no way to mitigate that part, and that's the part that's like, you just gotta be on board with that or not.
Yeah, that just comes down to like,
happen.
if that kind of drive to like improve and get better and like be okay with losing is like something you're fine with, and I think you'll like that game. But that's obviously not going to be for everyone, because some people they just want a game to boot up where they have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this game.
Yeah, I think that, like, I don't know, and this is one of those moments where I probably show my little dumb gamer brain. I'm like, I want that game to teach people that that's okay. I want people to get into Marathon and like immediately understand that it's okay to lose your shit, and it's okay to lose every once in a while, and it's still fun to do that. Because it is. You get it deep enough into that game and you're like, okay, no, I get it. Like, it's all temporary. Who cares? Just play the game, and it's amazing, right? But that's a tough sell. That's a real tough sell.
Yeah.
Especially when you're asking people to buy the game. It's not like
Yes.
Deadlock where it's free. It's not like one of these games where you're just like, just give it a shot, no problem. Like, you're like, pony up $40 to get your balls crushed
kicked.
for a little while.
You try this free game we got. It's called High Guard. You're gonna love it.
Like, okay, that at least, man, at least it has a core player base. At least it has people. Well, no. I'm talking about Marathon. It definitely has people that are sticking around with it, even if that's way smaller than I think Bungie and Sony want. But
I was gonna say, like, High Guard's player base is just Jeff Keighley at this point.
High Guard's dead, man. They shut that shit down.
That's what I mean. They have one dedicated fan, and his name was Jeff Keighley.
Yeah.
He got a whole studio make a video game just for him, and no one played.
Just him.
It's that meme of like
High Guard.
It's that meme of Peepaw made 12 burgers and invited all 6 of his grandkids over, and I'm the only one who showed up. And Jeff Keighley is Peepaw.
Yeah, exactly.
The 12 burger.
That's a sad.
Why did you type in chat donate bits? Why did you put that?
That pay to get your balls crushed, like Matt was saying.
Oh, okay. Pay to get your balls crushed.
Did that not show up?
No, it came up.
It said donate bits. That's all you said.
No, you might be on top chat instead of live chat.
Oh, I see.
If you switch the chat mode over to live chat.
I like that it didn't like that post though. I didn't think that was top chat.
Yeah.
Pay to get your balls crushed is not top chat. Pay bits is though.
No.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I wasn't on live chat. That's a silly feature.
It defaults to their fucking thing, whatever.
It was pretty funny. I was watching a stream the other night, and the streamer was streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, and it was a kind of a meme between the two of like that the streamer never reads YouTube chat, right? And they were playing Marathon,
Of course.
and so they were struggling with a bit of like one of the end game things, and the streamer was like, "You know what I think my problem is? I think I'm not reading the real chat." And
Yeah.
suddenly YouTube chat starts going fucking crazy, like, you know who I'm talking about. Hey, YouTube chat, what's up? And suddenly they're like, he's come back. Dad came back with the milk. It was really funny.
I think generally from my experience when people have the dual stream thing going is that I think the YouTube chat's less active, but they usually are more like actual people, and like they either say like good stuff or funny stuff more than Twitch chat does.
Yeah,
Well, Twitch viewers are inhuman
Yes.
goblins.
Yeah, whoever's watching on Twitch, you suck.
I mean, I know I stream on YouTube, so like there's a partial bias with that, but I think that generally because less people actually like watch streams on YouTube and comment, the ones you get are higher quality overall.
I also think that like any large streamer, somebody who has a chat that's going at a bajillion miles an hour, right? Like if you're dual streaming, YouTube is probably going to be the smaller of the chat. So you're still going to get an active chat, but you're getting like a readable chat that isn't just people being like omega lol 1,000 times, you know?
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, I've thought about it. I've been like, dude, what if I had like Germa's chat? Like, what would you even do? You just look at this wall that is screaming by of like emojis and people just like saying one word. Like, how do you even broadcast to that?
You gotta put it in sub-only mode.
Something like that. But like, or like slow mode or something. Because like, I don't know how the hell anybody does that. I guess you just... I feel like streaming is almost on like a bell curve, where at the very beginning you are making your own content. You're just like talking to yourself, you're talking to your friends, and that's cool. And then if you manage to get up to that upper end of the bell curve, you're doing the same thing. You can't possibly talk to chat.
Yeah.
I would never interact with chat anyway. That's the big mistake. Don't ever pay attention.
Unless it's donut shoes.
Unless it's donut shoes.
Unless they're cool.
Yeah. Be chill.
Well, I mean, Donut Shoes isn't even like a viewer at this point. He's like our man in the chair, you know, the guy who's like at the computer.
Yeah.
When you're on a mission.
Control.
Yeah. He is our mission control.
He's an accessory.
Well. Not how I would word it.
That's not.
What the hell happened?
We're goofing.
I got swarmed.
Donut Shoes wasn't telling him where to go.
That was the problem.
Yep. Okay, yeah, we still have Rando in here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's why we took a bit to start, because I was like, I am gonna piss, and he's like, oh yeah, I'll join you for the elite deep dive, just give me 10 minutes or something. It's like, yeah, it's fine.
And then I was like, this is my chance.
Bro.
Well, this is like our good...
convert them in 10 minutes.
I can, yes, I dude, if I could.
Deep Rock, I think, is like the best like chatting game out of the ones that we play.
Only because we're so familiar with it. I'm telling you, when you play this game with new people, they're so stressed out the entire time.
Yeah. But I mean, like, even Risk of Rain, which I have a ton of hours, and I feel like that one's harder to chat, because it's more fast action, I think, more of the time.
Yeah, for sure. Well, like, in Risk of Rain, you're, like, having to pay attention to, like, what items you're picking up, and, like, you're kind of having to be efficient in that game. Otherwise, you're just gonna kind of waste a run and end up falling behind.
Also, dying in that game is like, well, you're dead.
Yeah, it sucks. Risk of Rain is... I have always said I think Risk of Rain is a great single-player game. It's fun to play with people, but it is definitely, I don't think, the best way of playing that game.
I think it's gotten better multiplayer now with like the drone stuff and whatnot. I
for
think
sure.
the TC280 that you get needs to be like changed because I think it's way too strong. That like
You're just yeah.
if 3 out of the 4 people on your team die and they all become TC280s, you have now just won the teleporter because you now just have stronger players.
Yep, it's an interesting game to try to balance. It really is. Let's get these swarmers.
The
into my
real
group.
truth is when they say fuck balance in a roguelike and just let
True.
you go crazy.
I mean, you're not playing against other people, so might as well let you become crazy.
Crazy.
Helldivers.
Yep.
Fucking Binding of Isaac, man. Just go crazy, you know? Like,
I need to get Mugenics at some point. I remember I was
Mugenics
looking.
seems
Whoa,
great.
there's a lot of these flying dudes here.
I bet maybe Donut Shoes would like Mugenics. Just anything that's got that sort of, you get to, like, sit there and think about things for a second, you know?
Yeah.
Donut
That's a
Shoes
big
is a
thinker game.
thinker.
Yeah, Donut Shoes is a thinker.
A thinker and not a stinker. That's what we always say.
We do say that.
Oh,
We talk about him often.
I got shot off the zip line.
Uh-oh. It's not good.
We're gonna miss the Holy Hoarder, dude. Fuck. Are you joking?
Yes,
Fuck, dude.
I like joking.
What am I gonna do without those minerals, even though I have
Nothing to unlock.
10,000 plus minerals for everything?
Yeah, you're the DRG gamer here for sure. You've got like so many
At
more
this point.
hours. Yeah,
Just because sometimes I'll just boot
I've
it up.
been grabbed. Help.
Oh my god.
Go rocking with the DRG.
It's a Bacteria swarm, isn't it?
Yes, oh my god, yes.
Do you feel bad about not like lock in a little bit? So I don't want to fucking ruin the experience for Mr. Rando here.
IOB.
Well, this is just
Oh.
the first stage.
That's true. What does it start at 4? I guess 4.5
Yeah.
and then 5, or does it go
Yeah.
4.5, 5.5?
It ends at 5.5.
Right.
I think it might go 4, 5, 5.5. Or it might be
Do we have any-
4.5.
Do you have any nitro at all? Is this? I
I
forget
have-
this gun is
I've-
ammo hungry as hell.
I have 20 on me, but the mule is running away.
Both called it at the same time.
Get over
This is becoming routine.
And we also get some from this guy, I think, too. Yeah.
here. I don't have any on me.
He had like 40. We have enough for a resupply now.
Just we'll call it when you guys run low on ammo, because I can do with the Sabata for a little while. What are we doing? I'm doing Morkite. Okay.
Okay.
Morkite and mini mules. Well, it's probably best to see if we can try and hold off on resupply until we get to the drop pod thing.
Yeah. For sure.
Unless we don't have to power up the drop pod on this level. I can't remember how it works on deep dives.
Well, I know that I'm killing loot bugs, and I'm
If
sorry.
there is a drop pod, we haven't even found it yet, so.
Yeah. I'll get Boyo up here.
I got him with my DRG juice box.
That's right. Booloo Blast, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Damn collision.
Oh. Here come the bugs.
I don't know what essential mods you guys have installed, but the Hatsune Miku voice line mod for Molly has never left my
I don't have that
my
one.
mod list. Oh, we got a big swarm behind us here.
Yep. I saw they said they had like this like social media picture of Miku in like a Mountie outfit, and like from the official account saying Miku joined the RCMP, and I saw someone said ACAB even applies to Miku. Sorry, fellas.
True, unfortunately. Although the RCMP is not as bad
No, I mean
as normal
Yeah.
cops.
they're more for show generally.
Yes. Yeah, generally.
If they're still called Mounties, how bad can they be?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, silly, funny.
But they just wanted to put
off.
Miku in the Mountie outfit because it is a
They
fun
did,
outfit.
They did, and it was cool, and everyone loved it.
They're like the equivalent of like the British Guard guys, where it's just for show and tradition.
I'm gonna go up and try to get the scout. Or no, somebody got him. Or he got himself. I'm not quite sure what's going on
I
here.
think he iron.
He might have iron willed
building.
into the red sugar up there. Oh, but he used red sugar. Why isn't he? No. Or does
What?
the icon not
He'll
go
just
away?
He'll just stay alive once
Okay,
it runs
okay.
out. I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite sure how that worked.
We better get to a good spot because
Yeah, I was about to say we're gonna get a swarm
Let's get down over here, so we don't
we'll
fall.
get into the main pit. I think.
in here. Yep. I think this will work right here, as long as you guys can take care of the distance. If we get a big swarm of bugs, I can probably take care of them. I'm putting down a goops.
Whoa. More flyers. This track is always really good.
I'm dead.
I'm coming.
Well, a scout might be able to get me. No, never mind. He's dead.
Yeah, this Mactera swarm's a little rough with what I'm currently rolling. The sludge pump.
I'm
Luckily, I got
calling
my
a
supply.
resupply.
That was actually pretty sick. You see that bounce that incendiary grenade off the wall and lit all those Mactera on fire?
Nice.
I've been enjoying the incendiary grenade on Gunner more.
That's the one to use.
I like the one that like just fires bullets everywhere because it's funny, but I find I hit so many teammates with that by accident. And I know it doesn't really do that much damage to them, but
It's like chip damage, you know?
it all adds up. It can like take their shields out at the very least, which can be bad.
Yeah, it's never good. Friendly fire isn't, as they say.
But yeah, this track that plays during Swarm's always good with the big guitar.
I personally love it's the banjo one that really hits for me. I love that track.
I don't know if I recall that one. I probably
one
would
with
when
a-
I hear it.
Yeah, there's a one that's got a banjo in it that they added, like, I think it was on, like, the last, not this current update, but the one before that. Because they had a whole thing where they, like, changed composers, and one of the last tracks that he wrote, he was like, I really want to figure out how to make a banjo work. And he did. And I was
That's
like,
good.
That's cool.
Changing
That's badass.
composers is a scary aspect. Like
It is, and especially they were talking about how this dude had composed all the music for them since like the very beginning, and you know this game's got a long tail, so
well, that's like in Risk of Rain when they've slowly shifted from Christouble,
Stavros.
yeah, to the new guy. But the new guy does a good job.
Dude, the new guy cooked so hard. I listened to the Allied Collective music like at work. Like that shit's fucking good. Because I really liked his track on Seekers of the Storm too. He did a track. It's got that dirty ass guitar riff in it that I love.
Yeah.
And so I was very happy when I knew he was going to do Allied Collective, and he cooked the fuck out of that.
I just mean from his position, I'm like, that's gotta be intimidating, being like, oh, this game that has beloved soundtrack, I have to be.
And to be fair, Chris is a hard act to follow.
Yeah, that's
dude
what
is
I
an
mean.
Amazing composer. I geek out about my video game music.
So our scout is dead somewhere.
What?
Oh, he's back now.
I don't like saying that I listen to video game music because then it sounds like I'm like that guy that listens to like Mario 64 in the car or something like that. I'm like, no, that's not.
Okay,
no.
and
Imagine
Yes,
being in
I mean,
like,
that's actually very cool to do.
but imagine being in like the most awful standstill rush hour traffic and it just do 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 do.
Yeah.
As you're like seething.
Yes. That is what I do. It's true. I see the traffic.
Homer
That's how you-
and Maggie Lisa and March.
I feel like I'm missing I require context, hat.
Santa's
Castle,
little helper,
Peach's
Snowball.
Castle theme, but with Simpsons.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Good.
Thank you.
Sounds intriguing. Sounds intriguing.
And just
Intriguing and awesome.
Mr. Burns and Mo.
Yeah.
Yep. Our scout's down again.
Thank you for watching our funny show. We've been on TV for 5,000 years now.
It sounds like I gotta listen to whatever this is.
Oh, this
Nothing.
is just me and Liam making it up on the spot. I mean, there's like
I
the
think an edit
genre.
needs to happen, okay?
Oh,
There is the genre of ones that was happening with. I think it definitely the origin is the calling out from Simpsons World Scatman one that Bizabazow did, but then there was all the awful ones for Deltarune.
those are terrible. I hate those.
They're terrible, but sometimes you listen to a bit just to like see just how bad it is.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's always is it Dankmas on YouTube that does all the,
Dankmas
like,
does.
Simpsons? Yeah,
That's like the Simpsons Vaporwave stuff. They had one recently, like in like the last month or so. They released one after like a long hiatus.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's
You'll love
good.
to see the original, the Elder Gods of YouTube doing their work again.
Well, it's funny to see when Duh Things makes a YouTube poop, because to me, I'm always just like, oh, that's like a recent guy, and then you look back, you're like, wait, no, this person's been doing this for like a decade and just hasn't stopped. And because in my brain, I'm like, someone makes YouTube poops for like a couple of years, and then they're like, okay, I'm done.
No, same thing with a lot of like the TF2 like animators and shit like that. Like Electro64us is still doing YouTube content, and like it's so crazy.
Anonymous.
Anonymous still does some stuff very occasionally. Italian Ninja still animates. Like a lot of these people who have been doing this shit for like 15 years at this point, still at it.
Okay, but Kellen, here's my question. Whatever happened to FPS Russia?
Oh,
Like, great question. I actually don't know.
I don't think anybody's ever asked that question.
No. Well, I mean, you know what? Now that now I'm really thinking about it.
He probably
Like-
died in the Ukraine war.
Something like that. Poor fella. But I'm thinking about like who the fuck did like Gmod Idiot Box? I genuinely don't
das
remember like
das
what.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I know that like they ended up doing some more stuff way later, but I don't know what ended up happening to Das bullshit.
Because I always bring them up anytime like Skibbity Toilet gets brought up, because I'm like, well, when we were kids and stuff,
That
like,
was our Skibbity Toilet. It was the
Yes.
same shit.
it's like I still think what we were watching has a little more a little more
It really
substance
doesn't.
to it in terms of, well, not in terms of like,
Let me
I
just
think
swoosh right in.
I think the humor was funnier is what I'm saying, but it definitely has not aged well.
No, it definitely
What I
did
don't
not.
like is, why is there lore?
Because
know.
that's the way that's what kids like nowadays.
That's
they
what
like
kids
having their
like now.
little lore in their
It
like.
can't just be funny and stupid and that's
Yeah.
it. It has to have deep lore.
Well, that's the
it's
same.
I want to say that it really is like the Five Nights at Freddy's effect. Is that like those games made people like, hey, like we like these characters and it's scary, but also like there's a lot more going on behind the scenes, that kind of thing.
I was
And that
gonna
just
say
carried over
that.
into 1.5 billion other IPs. I mean, what, like Poppy Playtime is massive, and that's the exact same thing. There's like, they're all horror. It's all horror and messed up behind the scenes.
I was gonna say that's the Backrooms effect, because the Backrooms started off with like it's just like a creepy liminal space, and then they're like, now we have to stop it full of like creepy monsters and lore and
Well,
stuff.
people love
And
that shit. You know, SCP's been around since the dawn of time, and it's the same thing, right? Like,
I've always thought that stuff was stupid. I never got into SCPs or dumbass horror shit.
the
You want-
thing
you
I
want an award
equate it
for that,
to
little
is
man?
like,
Yeah.
there's a ton of people like normies who are into like true crime, right? They just love that shit.
Stay
and
on
I
the
think it's-
pod. Oh my god.
Oh,
Stay in the pod. What? What's going on?
Yeah, because it'll take reduced damage in there.
Oh, okay. I was just like, let's go kill everything.
No, careful.
Water.
Bro, elite deep dive.
Oh yeah, okay.
We gotta lock in a little bit.
yeah.
It's the friggin' scale brambles.
I forget, what's the strategy for fighting them again? You have to get like 3 of their other parts, and then they open up in the center.
Yeah, they have. You have to find the shit. That's. Oh my god, Jesus.
Well, right now I
Yeah,
just
watch
have
out for the
to.
exploder swarms.
Right now I just can't stop moving.
Yeah, yeah.
This floor is so flimsy too.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I stopped moving to try and get a resupply. And I got hit by the spitter.
There's like
Locking
5 of
in.
them.
Is this the second or the third? This
second.
is the second stage.
Second.
Okay.
So we're what, on has 5 now?
Yes.
Yes. Need to get that Netta site breeder next.
Can no longer talk about SCP or the back rooms.
Yep. I don't even see where that bramble stuff is, so let's just not
Yeah,
find that right
we'll
now.
need to make our way down.
Okay,
Okay, I got the breeder.
Yeah,
I need to resupply them.
I need to resupply too. Ugh,
Okay, I'll be good, I'll be good.
get me up. There you go.
This is unfortunate, yeah, because all the objective stuff is, like, down there.
Yeah,
Let me
Comes out
make
of
a
something.
path here.
I can zip line.
Path.
Here. Whoa, what is that thing?
That'd be the scout.
No, it's a barrage infector.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a big bitter.
Oh, I like the animation it makes. Where like it's that cheeks or whatever puff up before it launches everything.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's
Okay,
quite
Also
good.
got like a sand
More
shark
common.
down here in the pit. So
Is
careful
is
with
the
that.
barrage infector one of the outsourced ones?
Yes, I believe so.
I'm pretty impressed with the outsourced team's like animation quality for this game that they've
They did
done.
a really good job on like
Well, the
all
real
of this
truth is
stuff.
the game does not have the best animations.
No, that's why I mean like I'm impressed with like that the like Ghost Ship like was
Oh,
like
I got hit by the sand shark.
oh
Oh boy,
Ghost Ship didn't tell him to like hey tone it down a bit so it
you're making
matches
us
more.
look bad.
I know you guys keep up on every small development of Helldivers like I do because it's a very normal thing to
course.
do. But apparently there's a little controversy. Amazing for yeah. Apparently a lot of Helldivers 2 since release has all been outsourced. Like a significant chunk of it has been done by like a bajillion different studios.
That's like every AAA game.
Yeah, but like nobody really guessed it from Arrowhead. They were like, "Oh, like I thought you guys were making all this stuff," and then it's kind of explained some things about that game.
But I mean, I think of overall the game's still fun to play. Who, like, is it that big of
Yeah.
a deal?
It's a big
Yeah, I think
thing,
it's
like,
more that like that game has been like notoriously buggy like every single release,
Right.
and it was like, oh, so what they were doing is they were slamming together like 5 different studios' work at the same time, and like, okay, of course it's going to be incredibly buggy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
the real truth is every AAA game studio outsources to like South Korea and Indonesia and shit and underpays those contractors like slave wages and no one talks about it.
That's true.
And they don't even get credited on the game by name.
The studio
think
gets
that
credited.
Somewhere up there is the thing. we
Next
need.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm right around it right here. I'm a driller, baby. I'll drill it out.
People Make Games has a whole video about AAA outsourcing studios that people should
Right.
watch if they want to know more.
People Make Games is a good channel.
Apparently, we
Oh, yeah.
just talk about other YouTubers while we're streaming.
We do. Yeah, here's something you can watch instead of this shit.
Yeah, like we're just playing video games. Like you guys should go learn something.
We're stupid. We don't
We're
know
helping
nothing.
educate people on the good stuff.
We don't
Yes.
know nothing.
I have thought like there's a lot of stuff out there that I could say is like this is the greatest thing on, you know, this is like the list of the best stuff on the internet, and a lot of it is stuff that's not super well known. I'm like, there's got to just be like, 'cause we just have to make a list, you know,
Like
put it out there.
like pretty good.
pretty good.
It's like even if
Jerry
you don't
and
like
George.
sports, if you don't like sports at all, like pretty good, still very
Oh,
interesting.
100%. Everything John Boyce does is just superb.
Is it Boyce
I
or
was
is it
a-
Bois?
I don't know. Maybe it's John.
Oh, we got a ball.
Jean
I always
Baron.
heard Boyce.
It could be
I'm not
Boyce.
Oh, I missed that
It,
jump. That's
it is
sad.
a
sure. Oh,
French
there's the
last.
bulk detonator. Oh,
It
boy.
is.
Yep.
It is a French last name,
Yeah.
but sometimes the pronunciation changes over time based on region.
Oh shit.
Fucking goddamn. Okay, hold on. We gotta lock in just for a sec.
You got Jean Boyce, but then you say French and Jean Bois, and you're like that's kind of
Jean Bois.
it's kind of fun to say.
Don't you always feel racist when you pronounce other languages properly?
You do,
No.
yeah. Isn't that weird?
Jean Bois.
I definitely do, or I feel like pretentious.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say I feel
yeah.
a little pretentious.
That's the better word than racist. Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like because you have to put on an accent for it
Yeah,
to sound
exactly.
correct.
But that's like how you speak. Like I don't know. I thought that was like a
I don't
uniquely
think it's
American
racist
problem.
to do it, but people get angry if you start doing like a
Yep.
impression of someone's accent. It's like, why is that racist? That's
I don't know.
are we just
Americans, I
lying
think,
to
just like
ourselves because they don't sound like our accent.
Hey, you
yeah,
want
we're
to
just
call
gonna
him? You want
pretend
to call
that
him Gene Boy?
yes,
Yeah.
Gene
Oh,
boy.
did this get broken?
What?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
I can't grab this to connect it now from the engineer. We don't have an engineer.
Yeah, we don't have an NG.
Can we break it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, break it and then redo it. Can we interact with that?
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
there
go.
we
it
go.
broke.
There
It
we go.
broke. Okay.
On the ground and then up there.
Yeah. There we
Sure.
go. Nice.
Thank fucking God.
We thought it was over, but after the so over, I found within myself a
No, this
inevitable
this
we are so
game
back.
this game has enough polish and fail safes that I refuse to believe that would have been a thing that could happen.
Yeah, we're ready to hit the switch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys want me to take the second resupply too?
I've got
I'm
plenty
at-
of ammo still. You
I'm
can
at
take it.
50% ammo.
Yeah, you can take it.
Okay.
I think I'll be okay. I've been
No, I'm
managing
full.
my ammo pretty alright. So I like this
no.
about it. Everyone kind of, oh no, random.
What?
Oh, no.
Maybe he'll reconnect. I don't know.
Could, yeah. I mean, if we end up getting to the drop pod in time, maybe I can see if he's on my recents and just invite him back.
I mean, if his game crashed, I think the game does give you a reconnect screen.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, when you
Maybe.
load it back up, it should.
Oh, okay, okay.
But maybe he also had to go to like water polo or something.
Right. Yeah.
The that's a feature that I feel like doesn't work a lot of the time on
No,
Steam.
it doesn't.
Is the recent players thing.
Hmm.
It's like it'll show you like people you played with like 3 years ago. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why is that not the people that I literally just was in the game with?
Yeah. I feel like it's game dependent too, because sometimes it actually does work well and shows you like the recent one for certain games.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely per game, per like instance, because like the marathon one doesn't work well either. You know, it's real.
Should I go in or should we wait here?
Let me see if I can.
I mean,
Pending
can't he
invites,
can't he
recently
still
played with.
reconnect even if we're on the next mission if he was in it to begin with?
I
maybe.
guess so.
Yeah, it says I don't have any play history for today. Like what? What are
Awesome.
you talking about?
But don't shoot him. Don't waste your ammo.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Hurry up! I ain't getting younger, you know.
I can't cough in here.
Could you please hurry up? I'm leaving.
What was his name? Does anybody remember?
That was Soul88 Cito.
Oh, you remember that? Okay, let me.
Well, no, it was in the chat.
Okay, S. No, I gotta search. SOL.
88
Oh,
Cito.
okay, yeah. Add as a friend. Okay, we're getting there.
Blaze, bro, blaze.
Okay, he added me. He added me. Hold on.
What?
We're getting there. We're getting there. I have to. Okay.
2.5
invite
minutes
to game.
remain.
Yep. It still says that he's in our game. That's funny.
Oh, he's back.
What?
He's joining. You see it?
Yeah.
Hell
No, I
yeah!
don't see it.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
Oh, now I see it.
Here, let me do this.
Are we gonna have to wait for him to get in the pod?
No, they generally spawn you pretty close to the other players.
Yeah, but look at this shit. We're gonna have to like clear this out.
It'll be fine. Look, neurotoxin grenade.
There you go.
He's
The
low.
room is filled with a
Fine.
deadly gas.
Yes.
Up that
I guess I
menace.
did that a
looking-
little early.
Look.
Oh my god,
Oh,
stop.
oh,
Stop!
stop, please. I guess we can't leave now, even if we stand inside. Doesn't
Yeah.
seem
Yeah.
to be.
Come on, buddy.
Fill the room with deadly neurotoxin.
Yes. Deadly toxic gas.
Well, do you like my Death Trooper helmet?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very 40k of you.
I'm evil now.
Yeah. Yes. You look like a space marine. Where's he coming down? Where's he coming down? I see him over there. I got all that shit. Bro. Come on.
Get in here!
It's the cluster.
Yes.
Oh.
No, he's down. Get him up. Yeah. Fucking stone indeed. Hell yeah. Thanks.
Thanks. He looks like a dwarf version of like the default boy squid from Splatoon. He's got like the blue like ponytail looking hairstyle.
A little bit, yeah. We would
He's a
never
squid
leave
kid.
a dwarf behind.
Elite threat. Oh.
With mules and liquid morkite. That's liquid morkite's gonna be a little rough, but I think we'll get there.
I think it's a secondary though, so it's not the main.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it'll be like what, like one station somewhere or something like
Yeah,
that?
it'll just be some small one.
It's like the
one or
mini
two.
one. I don't
Yeah.
know if I've ever done it as a secondary objective.
They're really uncommon to have as a secondary.
It's only in the deep dives, probably,
Maybe
right?
it's the only deep dive.
Pretty crazy.
But that's one of those things, like if you play those modded games that has every secondary, you'll see
Yes,
those in there
yes,
too.
Yeah. Load into a mission and just every type is active at once. It'd be fucking crazy. Alright, I definitely probably need that resupply, but we got some nitra. It'd be cool if we call this in now.
Yeah.
whatever.
Just before it gets hairy, crazy, scary. Like, just get the resources out of the way.
I wonder if it gave Soul all his ammo back, because it looks like he's completely full.
Yeah, it probably did. He didn't get his health back, but he probably got his ammo back.
Well, he didn't get his health back because he went down.
Oh, that's right. Like 2 neurochem grenades. I gotta remember to have those. Kind of useful.
I can light those on fire after too.
I'm full of ammo, so if someone else needs it,
We could
I can take it.
just leave it there for now and come back if we get to a point where we're really hurting.
Oh, bro got
Oh.
grabbed.
Oh,
I'll get over
by
to
the
him.
ghoulie.
It's an elite grabber.
Grab by the
Did one of you
ghoulie.
get him? Is he
No,
dead?
he escaped.
Okay,
Maybe he
good.
has the escape thing, or it just dropped him.
No, I shot him out of
Oh, you
it.
did.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Okay. Sorry, I fell a little behind. I'm coming.
He got grabbed again. Oh my god,
Yeah.
okay. Scale brambles up above us. Thankfully it can't see us from here, but I can see its nodules or
Yeah.
whatever.
If I remember right, my goopies kill that thing pretty
There it
quick
is.
if I just get it going.
Whoa.
Okay, it should be able to be killed now.
Yeah.
Okay, Spitter's dead too. Oh, there's also a
Yeah, we got like 2 spitters down there.
there's a nanocyte breeder up there too. I can light it on fire from here though.
Oh, there's this cave leech.
Oh boy.
Not anymore. The I forget what it's called, like the arms coil gun for the gunner that fires the trail projectile. It's quite good, especially with I put like an overclock on it where the trail it leaves ignites enemies that stay in it, and
Yes,
that's been quite handy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let's get this mule done. Give us some resources.
It's a NATO site breeder somewhere.
Yeah, it's over there. He just went behind the rock.
Yeah, bro is down over here. Okay, we
Got him. Yeah, he knows we gotta kill it too.
I'm trying to get this mule done. So it'll give us a little
I got
more
the
nitro.
nanocyte breeder. Oh, the scout's boomerang's really good against the little nanocyte guys.
Yeah, it's super good. It's mainly good for like little crawlers and just
Yeah.
the little dudes
The
that are
ankle
annoying to
biters.
shoot. Yeah,
Yeah, we have enough for a resupply now if we need it.
good. Watch your back.
Oh,
Yep.
they turned around into the
Oh, jeez.
little
Yep,
egg
I
guys.
got sprayed down.
I have iron will if need be. There's not too
I'm
many
still
things on me.
Just the big guys.
I got 2 glyphids and then the little jellyfish.
Yeah. We actually gotta go. Gotta go.
Let him flank you. Shoot that breeder.
We got
Another
a bug.
breeder?
Yep.
Shield charged and ready. Now
Where's that damn thing?
I also
Try and
like
keep the
since
big guys
you've got
covered.
the sludge pump, I can light the sludge on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but my
for sure.
gunner cannon also lights the sludge on fire too.
Looks good.
Gotta deal with that spitter.
Yeah. I think that sludge kills the spitters pretty quick. I just haven't been able to get over to it.
I got it.
Oh, I almost died. I missed
it's one
like
of
the
these
one
freaking
part of
flies
the
swarm.
ledge.
I'm gonna call in another resupply over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, cave leech got me. It's gonna kill me.
No, it ain't.
Oh, it puts you back down. Okay.
Yeah,
It almost
it's
put
not-
me down right where I called the resupply.
That would have been bad.
Got a couple of elites.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm coming.
Need
Oh.
shield. Need
Oh
shield.
my god, there's so many enemies all of a sudden. Just in 1 second.
Yep. I'm gonna throw a chem grenade. Oh,
Shield on the resupply.
I'm dead over here.
Oh, I have so
Okay.
little health.
Yeah, there's not too
Oh,
many on me. I do have neurochem grenade over kind of by me, but they're not affecting the enemies that are on top of me.
Scout's alive still, but
Just barely.
Oh,
yeah.
please don't get shot off.
Do you guys need me to iron well?
No, I should be good.
Wait a bit.
There's a bunch of little dudes over here. Yeah.
Shaw.
Yeah.
I thought I was in the shield still.
Nope.
Well,
Once I get up, I can spam my sludge pump, and those guys are all gone.
yeah.
Okay, it's up to the scout. Does anybody have healing near them for iron will?
No, but I mean,
red sugar.
here,
You just
here,
go to
I'll
the
iron will,
resupply.
and I'll pick you
Okay,
up.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
go for resupply.
Okay.
Yeah.
getting more ammo. I'm taking some of the ammo.
Okay.
Okay, got that. Yep. Just gonna put sludge down everywhere.
I think Scout used his iron will.
I'm kind of spamming ammo here, but I mean we're down to some desperate times here, so
Yep.
It's freaking warden.
They won't
Like
attack
two of
you
them.
though. I don't think.
Okay, you get him. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Somebody get their last one there.
That would be me. I'm just
We
gonna
got
put
more
shield on it.
Oh.
back there is.
Yep.
Get my shield.
Don't stand in the gas. Okay, I got the squirm covered.
Throwing down another shield. Ooh.
I'm gonna throw the legs over.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Good there. Alright, we gotta build the pipeline to this thing. Wherever the extractor pod ended up. I don't actually know. But the tanker pod's over there.
Have enough nitro
far
for another
away.
resupply
Oh,
if
we
you
got that
need it.
spitter. Still.
Let's move
you-
towards the spitter. I'm sure there'll be some nitro.
There is nitro.
There's some,
over here in a
yeah.
loot bag.
Can you ping the spitter if you see it? Because I can shoot it through walls too.
Did we kill it?
Maybe
we
it's
did.
dead.
I think somebody killed it. Don't forget about those little annoying like nests. Those really suck.
You mean the deep Torah honeycomb?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes.
My bad, dude. Comms.
Combs.
Okay, we've got enough to call in like almost 2 more resupplies. If we-
We'll have
we
enough
can
for a
just another
second one here. Yeah. Whoa. Oh. Careful, my guy slips. Like, oh, I'm
Careful,
just
my
dead.
guy.
Be careful, my guy.
Close,
We don't really say "my guy" in our friend group. We don't really
We
use
should
that.
say that more often.
I feel like
Okay, my guy.
I kind of used to, but not as much no more.
Frost says it. Big user of "my guy."
That's true.
Oh, we got a bunch of swarmers behind us. A bunch of grunts.
Oh boy.
Pipeline.
Oh. Get this elite fucker.
Yep.
Put them on fire. Wonder if I can light the gas on fire with the arms coil trail.
Maybe.
Oh, you can. That's handy.
Maybe probably.
I just did it. That's lovely. Whoa. Whoa.
Overshot it a
if-
little bit there, buddy.
I just
See
wanted to
the drop
fix the thing.
pod, so we are gonna have to uplink and shit.
Yeah,
Control
well,
your
because
movement?
you always have to on the third one.
Oh, really?
If you have the mini mules as a thing, then you always have to actually
Yeah,
power
yeah.
up the pod and leave.
I'll go get him.
Work hard. Pipeline reads green. You're ready to pump the liquid morkite.
We just need
I
we
don't
just
know
need
if
that
that's
one.
gonna start. That might spawn swarms, so be careful.
You have to pump
Yeah.
that shit.
Let's get that guy. Maybe get a resupply. So
Yeah,
we can get healed
exactly.
up. Actually, let's put the resupply over here. Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
I think we want to do the Morkite pump first,
Yeah, for sure.
because I'm not sure
yeah.
if, like, when you complete this one, if it's gonna start the timer. There we go.
Yeah. I should have enough to survive all this. Oh, we got a big
Oh,
swarm
big
up there.
group. Yeah.
Don't want to fall here.
Come on, come on.
Whoops.
Alright. Easy enough.
I blew up my own health with my C4. I was like, surely I'm fine.
I always think of the Lord Farquaad. They put the driller's face over top of it, and he's holding the satchel. He's like, "Some of you may die, but
Yep.
that is a sacrifice I am willing to make."
It's true though.
I don't think I've seen this mini
Yeah,
oil
exactly.
pump one before.
It just says we can call the thing.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
It fired off its little sphere.
okay.
Oh, right, because this is the mini meal mission as well. We gotta like go all the way back and do
Yeah.
all that. That's right.
Yeah.
Right, dude. Yeah.
Right.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. He's on me. He's on me.
Bond me.
Oh, fuck.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Dude,
Fuck.
banh mi's are very tasty.
Tell me something I don't know.
Oh yeah. Something you don't know.
What can you say about the man who knows it all?
He's a know-it-all.
What can you say about Carlton? He was Carlton.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah,
Okay.
as
Make
ready
sure I
as we
wasn't just
can
like
be.
doing it over here, and everyone's like, "No, we're not ready."
Oh shit, another swarm just spawned as we
Immediately.
finished.
It'll be fine.
Just taking care of these elite guys.
Panicking.
Woo.
Okay, put a shield down. Oh, I hear a bulk detonator.
What?
Yep.
Yep.
Don't be saying that.
Well, we're
He's
saying
coming.
that. Sorry. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts.
He's gonna blow.
What? I was like
I got
right
you.
on the edge of his radius.
Dude, this is one of like the harder like final mission bits too.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of these resupplies. I just put a fresh shield up. Oh, there's an oppressor right above us.
Little grabber up there. Walking around somewhere.
Oh, the oppressor's almost dead.
What do you mean with jeopardizing the mission?
I'm trying my
Being
hardest.
alive is not jeopardizing. Get my shield.
Yeah. Oh, I put one down too.
Oh, okay, well.
I'm just putting down goop everywhere.
The overclock I have on the minigun, where you can just like hit the reload button to get rid of a chunk of heat, has been very useful on this deep dive.
Oh yeah. That is
Yeah, I
like
should have ran that one. I switched off of that recently.
It's not as interesting as the flamethrower one, but like it's definitely very
Well,
handy.
specifically,
It's comfy, as my friend would
specifically
say.
during a deep dive, when enemies have a lot of health and you need to keep firing.
Yeah.
It's super good. I find that on like standard missions, it's not as useful because most things die before you
Yeah.
need to do that.
it just lets you
It's
keep
a-
firing. It's
yeah.
fine. We don't have
I
to
mean-
stand in the circle anymore. We're good.
It's good on elimination missions too.
Yeah.
But again, that
Absolutely.
ties back to things with lots of health.
Well, the other thing is with elimination. No, yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Lost track of what we were talking about.
I haven't run gunner on elimination missions that often. I usually go. I have an NG with
The
the
nuke.
laser cannon. No, not nuke.
Oh.
You want that single target laser cannon.
Right. That
Because if you
is
do that,
fun.
that with a driller freeze is ungodly amounts of damage. You can like skip phases of certain guys if you do that.
Where
crazy.
the fuck is the... Oh, it's always on the wrong side.
Yeah, you always have to go like all the way around. And now this one we also have to stand in the circle, right? Or
Yes.
I
once you link it up, I'll start building it.
Getting supplies.
there you go.
Charge cable plugged in.
I know what to do. I'm a driller. Hold on.
Ready to kill some more crates.
Yeah, this is not a great spot here.
I can open it up a little bit. I could just put a C4 down up there, I guess.
Right above us.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna, let me do that real quick. Stand clear.
Okay.
Back the fuck up. Wake up, Buttercup.
I think that needs to be the new thing. You keep calling people Liams. You need to start calling people Buttercup more.
What's up, Buttercup?
I do already, just not in front of you.
Yeah, not you.
Oh, I do
Never
call
called
Matt
you
that.
Buttercup.
Matt already
No, you call me
There's
Butterball.
just lots of dudes up there.
Butterball. I call Matt Tubby, and Kurt thinks that's really not cool and fucked
I think
up.
it's funny though. Oh,
That's what
why
I
did
keep
get
telling
hit
him.
by? If I was like, hey, that actually bothers me, Liam wouldn't do it.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Where my persona is that I would.
You guys, your true and real selves on stream?
Men love to have the persona of hating each other.
Uh-oh. This guy
being
smacked.
mean. Get out of the goo.
Kind of need one of these resupplies. Oh no.
You could always go back to spawn and get the ones we left there, right?
That's true.
No.
No, never mind.
Are we ready?
I
guess so.
think so.
Fuel cells charging. Stay close
Here,
Keep
I'll
those,
throw down the first shield.
Yeah.
and hostiles.
Well, when we need it, we don't.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I'll let you do it. Fuck.
Oh,
Oh god,
Oh,
we got
oh no.
Bactera's right there. Spawned.
Oh. Sweet lord.
What happened to that shield?
Alright,
Where'd it go?
I got
scared and I
Oh.
threw mine like really far away.
Nice. Oh, there's an oppressor right on top of you.
Well, I'll throw a shield down.
I didn't see the
I'm gonna throw a
Macteras.
chem grenade.
Should I blow it up?
Confuse. That should help confuse.
Gonna blow it
things.
up, Matt, I think. Yeah, see?
Ah.
Okay. Got back up a little bit here.
Those grenades are very good at keeping the enemy from just attacking us while we're in
Whoa,
here.
I got bounced. Oh, it was one of you guys bounced me and jumped on your head.
We're gonna
Throw
just
another
go to
one
this open area back
Elite
here. Is this the only
repair-
spot?
Yeah, down.
Oh no, I'm down too. I thought I had a shield. I think that was my last.
Mission. You need to stay close to the fuel cells.
I still have
Alright.
Iron Will.
No, I can do this.
What am I stuck on? Oh my god.
There were more neurotoxin going out. Don't use your
Oh,
fire
what
if you
the
can
fuck
avoid
hit
it.
me?
I'm dead.
Thank you.
Ah, dead too.
No. No.
Has to remain by the charging.
May have iron will.
There.
Yeah, I'll
Scout
Iron Will
got-
get you guys up.
Okay.
So I can just get you guys both up. Have to
Shield, I'm putting it.
laying down some goop, laying down goop
You
before I go
shielding?
down.
Okay. Shit.
Scout's dead.
Yeah, I threw a fire grenade and he flew into it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh.
Yep. Reloading.
Oh, I can throw another shield down. I did have one more.
can have a second to res scout here. There we go. Goop is good. Goop plus fire is good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like my eyes are darting around everywhere trying to see where enemies are.
Mactera.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh no, that's not good.
No, that's not good. Yeah, it was an elite, like, grunt slasher. Fuck. This is gonna be rough. I don't think I'm running vampire either. I can't just, like...
Shit.
No. No.
Oh,
And-
that's the hardest one. It really is, dude. The mini mule missions are rough.
Damn.
That was a bad
We tried.
spot for that too.
Tried. Yeah, exactly. We did the
It's
best
just
we
a-
could, I think.
Just a resource management, ran out of shields, and that was it.
Again, that is like the hardest final one to get through.
Yeah.
So we tried. We did pretty good. Still got a lot of experience out of it. So
Oh yeah.
damn, the elite deep dives they don't fuck around, man.
No.
I always kind of forget that. Like, you can generally get by on this game most of the time by just like chilling, but those elite deep dives, they're a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like if you fail it on the last thing, you're just like, I don't wanna run it
No,
back. We were like
not
right.
gonna run that one back. No.
Oh man, we were right there.
Again, now.
Well, I'd say we could do either elimination or your next mission, Matt, which is fucking
Promotion.
no, it's well, the mission type is
Oh.
fucking
We need
What's it
damage
called?
area. I was the damage. I was the sludge. I failed.
Wait, what's my caretaker? Or we could do, are you looking at the Swarmageddon
well, I just mean we
elimination?
either do caretaker mission or elimination mission.
I'd rather do a caretaker, or sorry, an elimination to close it out.
Okay.
Because I might actually have to dip.
What?
I'm getting a bit of a headache behind my eyes. It is.
Okay.
I have been doing
That's
a bit
fair.
too much gaming lately, and then doing like that and streaming and stuff. I'm like, oh,
You know, Matt,
I
we
need to-
could just end it here, you know.
That's
Been
fine.
been a couple hours.
Yeah,
This is
no,
just
no,
a mini boy hang.
I said it
That's
was
true,
going to be like a 2-hour stream, and we're at 2 hours, so this would be.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
fine with
Yeah.
calling it here.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a good attempt.
And-
I
yeah.
don't even know like what the best strat is for doing those final power ones. It seems like putting the shields up is like the way, but
Yeah.
you can
It's
just get
staggering
overwhelmed.
shields. It's having the. I mean, we got a really bad seed there because it was elite enemies plus the mini mule, which is that's just a really rough combo. And wasn't there also a Mactera swarm stacked on top of that? Or
That was it.
That was
the
the first one.
stage.
Okay.
I think
But
maybe
yeah,
if
like
I
it's just that was just a
The
really
elite-
rough go of it.
Elite Macteras, I saw they were just sniping us.
Mm-hmm.
if
exactly.
we had
Fucked
been maybe if you had been sludge pump like you were, and then I ran like sticky flames.
Maybe, but
something.
even then, like you need high burst damage to take care of the elites, as well as having area. So it's just that was just a hard mission, and
It was.
we did the best that we could with it. You know,
It's a toughie.
that's tough, but like that's
We
fine.
almost had it too.
We
almost
really
there.
did almost. We were so close. We were doing really well there for like kind of chaining downs and like
and
we were
not
keeping
really
the area
paying
secured
full
as much as we
attention.
could. Yeah, so we were doing good.
There was
but
so
yeah,
much shit
I'm-
on the screen.
There's so much shit on the screen. It's true. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna call it. I need to go not look at a screen for a while and
Yeah.
get some stuff done around the house. But
We're
it
gonna
was
end the
always a
stream here
pleasure
anyways.
playing with you boys.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. We're gonna call it.
Be sure to
Yeah.
like, comment, and subscribe.
That's right.
Oh,
Join the
please.
Discord.
Please
Join the
please.
Discord. Yes, do everything that the streamer says. If streamers tell you to do something, you have to do it.
You get the awesome benefits of getting pinged when we stream.
That's right. Yep.
Yes.
All right, boys.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye.